Is good evening, and here's how we are going to work using Trello boards. So I'll try to give you an overview how you can get started, how you should uh, provide updates on a day-to-day basis, and basically how our association would work using Trello board. So, for example, whatever board is being assigned to you, whether it is content T1, T2, or T3, whichever it is, so what you do is you would just go to your board and open the board. On this board, you will have, uh, for example, you will have this one list. This is called strategy. This is a list. So these are called lists. And then you have another list that is work plan. Then you have another list that is to-do list, and then you have in progress, review, and content sent to blogger. That is something we would do on our end, and then there are other completed and other items. So what you have to do is you have to make sure that you have checked resources for the content writing team. For example, you here we have some do's and don'ts here. You must check all of them. For example, plagiarism is a strict no, so here are the rules. Next, as a writer, our grammar need to be perfect and nothing less. So follow these blocks. Start with how to use Trello. So for example, on this card, you have most of the information that you would need in order to figure out how you would get started. For example, it's easy to use Trello. You can create a work plan for the day. Once done, then create a task in to-do. Once you start your day based on your task for the day, and you can update things on that particular card. Here's the thing. So, for example, you would create you have started your day, or you have planned to work on something today. So you just name it work plan for the day. Simple, nothing complicated. So once done, you can click on it, and then you can assign it to yourself, whosoever you want to assign, whatever your name is, and make sure you assign it to yourself. For example, right now I'm going to assign it to this lady, and then I am going to put information. I plan to work on at least 2 articles today. So whatever those articles are, you are going to mention them here. So the articles are whatever, number one, A, this one, whatever it is, B, whatever it is. So mention them here. So now you'd say, where do I get that information? You can pick any article from this uh, to-do list that is available, and you would check all the information and ask the question here by mentioning the particular person who has created that content. For example, I have done this content request, so you would say, you just mention my name, right? So you would just mention my name, and you would say whatever query you have, right? So I'll get notification and I'll respond back if there is a question from your end. Otherwise, you would say simply assign this to yourself and then say I have started working on it, and CC For example, in this case, you see me. And once that is done, you would move this card to in progress. So when you move that card into in progress, you change the label from to do to doing, right? And you would also change your due date from the current due date to whatever day you want to assign before this date, and time. Date, time. You just choose a date. For example, you would say, okay, I can get it done by 28th and I would deliver it by 6 p.m. So save. So we would get to know, okay, someone is working on it and they would get it done by this particular time. So once done, you would mark all these things checked because you checked them, you did created the article accordingly. So you would make sure that you update or attach the article and then mention again the person whosoever had created the article that I have given you the article. But in this case, for example, it is clearly said that create intro para and subheadings and get it approved before writing the full article. So in this particular card's case, you have to create a introductory paragraph and then subheadings for that article and then send it for approval. Once they're approved, then you can proceed with writing the full article. In the meanwhile, you can choose another card and work on something else. So you really need not wait till the time you have got approval on the first one that you have chosen. Hope that makes sense. And this is how you do it. And once you have finished and you have got your final feedback and you have updated the card, then you can send it to for review. And that is all you have to do. And from here onward, whosoever managing the board will do whatever needs to be done. All you can see is you can track whether it has been put in content sent to blogger, then completed, and then published or approved. Once it is moved to published and approved, you are good to claim that your article is payable for that particular month. So that is some basic idea, but you can make some mistakes in the beginning, and obviously we can go back and forth on things if things are not clear. For now, I am just going to bring this back, and I'm not going to do anything here on this one. I'm just going to keep this back, remove whatever we did. To do, it is still to do, so doing I'm going to remove because no one is working on it and there's no member on the card right now. So that is how you make your work plan, and make sure when you're making work plan you can also attach a particular link. For example, you can attach link for this card that you're working upon. If you're working on this one, you would copy this link and you would attach it to your work plan because you are working on it. So it would automatically display that you are working on this particular card or this particular article. Make sense? And make sure you assign it to yourself, and then you put a label that you from because you are this is about doing things to do, and checklist if any, due date you change that from either keep the same date that was oh, this one is for the particular date when you're working. For example, today is 22nd, so the date is going to be 22nd, and you would put the estimated day and date when you would deliver the things. So you would save that. So now you can see it is being assigned to someone, it is being labeled, it has been put on it has a date and it has a description and it has a attachment. So the same thing you would do every single day, and you would create a new work plan for the day every single day. You need not put anything in the card name, because if you select the date, we would automatically know that this particular work plan is from a particular person for a particular date. So I hope I am clear about this work plan thing, and then you can always check any of these For example, terms and condition, you can check what are the terms and conditions. Though these have been communicated to you people already, but still, if you've got any question, feel free to comment and mention the person you want to ask a question. Then you have strategy. This is just underline, just to understand as to how you want to build the content. Then how to use Trello. Whatever I'm talking to you guys is the same thing that is being explained here. So, and other than that, I think you have got the same thing here that has already been explained multiple times. So I hope you are clear about how to use Trello and how it would help us communicate back and forth. So it would be easy. Just make sure that we won't be using emails or any other sort of communication or phones. It would just be through Trello because we want to keep our things in sync. We have a lot of people working with us on multiple content assignments in different boards, so we cannot handle it in any other way using phones or emails, because then it would be difficult for us to manage 15-20 people doing things using emails and keeping a track of things. I hope you guys understand the things now, and look forward to working with you guys. Thank you.